Hey, this is Sarge here at C4 Defense, and today we're going to go over my new Glock 44 22 long rifle. It seems like the popular thing to do is to give this gun a bad rap, but let's go ahead and see how it works. Got it. Now this ultra lightweight 22 long rifle pistol by Glock, it has a 10 round mag, which this one's loaded, so we're going to set this over here. That's all they come out with right now, so yeah, it is what it is. It has all your typical Gen 5 configuration, the ambi mag, the slide catch on it. It has front and rear slide serrations, has a adjustable back strap on it, safe action trigger, has a little flared mag well, as you can see, just like on all the other Gen 5s and the large mag release. So nothing new there. Accessory rails, so you can mount a light to it, which we will in just a second. Now, one thing you'll notice is this has adjustable rear sights, and I do need to adjust it. It shoots just a little to the left, but I can compensate for that, but I will need to adjust these in the future. Now, has a 4.02 inch barrel. If you'll notice, it is very similar, and it's exactly the same as the 19 and the 45. So this thing weighs 12.63 ounces empty, 14.64 with an empty magazine in it, and fully loaded 16.4 ounces. So that's extremely light for a little plinking gun. Overall length, 7.28 inches, 6.85 slide length. It's 1.26 inches wide. It's a little bit narrower than the other ones. It has a 1 inch, the slide is exactly the same, it's 1 inch wide. And it is 5.04 inches high when you include the base plate on the magazine, and the line of sight from front to rear is 6.22 inches. So there you go, there's all the specs. One thing I do, I wish, but I guess there's no way to do it because this is a polymer slide with steel rails in it, and there's no way to make it in an MOS because I would love to have a super lightweight optic on it, but that's just not going to happen. So hey, I'm not going to worry about it. What I am going to show you is the internals and show you just how similar this is. If you'll notice, that looks just like a Glock 19 or a Glock 45. It's all the same. And the barrel comes out. There's your recoil assembly, and there's your barrel that comes out. So this is actually like a rear gun. Doesn't have a fixed barrel like some of these things have in 22s. So it goes back together normally. I'll tell you what I do. What you got to watch is I've noticed this little the slide release hangs up, and you have to make sure that it pops back up into the up position because it did come off the other day when I was just putting it back on there. So one little thing you got to watch. So anyway, let's put a few more on steel. Now, one thing you're going to notice with this is that it is super light, and it also has very little recoil, of course, because it's a 22. That being said, I'm not going to run any crap ammo through this. This isn't an ammo test, although we are going to have a good ammo test, which once I complete it, this will be the link for it right here. I'm running CCI mini mags like I do in all my stuff, so if you want to run junk ammo, get a different gun. But anyway, it shoots good. Like I said, I have to adjust the sights. For teaching people how to shoot, this is just like a real gun. It's just like a real Glock. It fits in the same holsters. In fact, I'm going to put a light on it right now and run one more mag through it. We're going to do a mag dump on the static target, and we're going to see how it runs. All right, now I'm not going to tell you to purely rely on a 22 for self-defense. No, but with these CCI stingers, these good little hot rounds, why couldn't you defend yourself with a good quality weapon like this if this is all you're comfortable with? That's definitely gonna change. Somebody's mind about harming you. So there we go. We had one little misfire, but sometimes that happens when you're shooting a really lightweight gun and you're trying to run through them as fast as possible. I haven't had any problems when I'm shooting a little more slow and deliberate, so take that into consideration. One misfire out of the several hundred rounds I've shot. Like I said, Glock 44, 22 long rifle, Streamlight, TLR1 HL. See you on the range.